Good evening and welcome to another computer video. And what do you think we have today? We have a VAIO. That's what that says. It's upside down, but hey, it's a VAIO. That's proof. It's Sony. All right. All right, so what do we have here? This is a Sony VAIO. And it has 4 ports. It's not too thick. I believe it's a 2010. I want to say 2010, but we'll figure that out. Got vents. Got a plug for your Ethernet. You've got VGA, HDMI, eSATA, and USB combo, and a little express card. Pretty sweet set of I/O on there. Let's swing around to the front here. Okay, so what we got in here? Here we go. Yeah, a couple of card reading slots. Not just one, but 2. So you got your proprietary Sony card reader. You got an SD card reader. You got a wireless switch right there. Let's see. There it goes. Switch it on and off. And continuing along here, we'll get into the inside in a minute. A couple indicator lights, of course, for your battery and your hard drive. And a couple of audio ports. And then along here, a nice 3 USB and an optical drive. Oops, almost dropped that. With the power indicator on the side. Sorry about that. Gotta take a sip here. Throat is dry. So, the interesting thing about this optical drive, I'm going to point out as I open the cover, you can probably see the symbol, Blu-ray disc. So, let's flip this thing open. Oops, better flip it open from this side here. Come on. I love it when these hinges are so tight that they gotta hold it down to open it. One thing about it, it has the shiny display, which I'm not a big fan of, but whatever. So as we can see, it has Radeon premium graphics, a Core i3, and a Blu-ray. So this thing is really living up to the name of VAIO, Video Audio I/O. Excuse me. Really sorry about the noise. So, yeah, so this thing actually, interestingly, had a browser built into it that you could use without starting the computer. That's what that web button is. Assist brought up the help function. VAIO was, I don't know what VAIO did. Not even sure. Let's press it and find out. Does it do anything? Probably not now that I've upgraded it. I've upgraded it to Windows 10, so nothing really works anymore. Probably not. Oh, that opens the browser. Okay, well, that's sensible. Assist do anything? Nope. So one out of 3 ain't bad, I guess. So this, this keyboard isn't in bad shape, and it doesn't have too many weird things, although, gotta love this. Yeah, not great. You can remap this, though. I tend to remap this stuff. Excuse me. Get rid of this garbage. Let's make it both of them a shift key. Yeah, I got the old French-Canadian keyboard garbage going on there. Yep, you can always tell they've been at it. The French-Canadian keyboard but it's not too worn. A little bit of shine here, just the home row key there. Yeah, otherwise, you know, it's got volume and all that jazz. These all work better with Windows 7 because that's what it shipped with. But it is now Windows 10, so that's what we got on it. And I'm going to take a sip because I'm choking. So I'm having a Timber Hazy IPA tonight. Maybe that'll help me actually speak better. Okay, so let's zoom in here on some specs. So it's running an Intel Core i3 330M. And yeah, it's a decent processor. You know, it's got 2 cores, 4 threads, so that's not bad. You know, I can't complain. It performs. And there's your cache info. Main board is, there you go, Sony Havendale, Clarkdale type board with AMI BIOS from 2010. So remember, I was wondering if it was how old this thing was. It's 2010, and it's got sorry about that. It's got PCI Express 16 support for the graphics. Cool. And we got 4 gigabytes of RAM at 533 with the dual channel. And this is original RAM, so they're using ADATEC DDR3, and I'm sure it'll be the same one for the second. And true to form, if you look at the manufacture date on the RAM, it also validates that it is a 2010 computer. And here you go. It's got an AMD Mobility Radeon 5000 series. So pretty nice. And it's got a 512 megabytes of dedicated RAM. So decent performer, I think. So there you go. That's the rundown of that. Now, is there anything else we really need to talk about with this system? I could go into all the specs for Specky, but I think we covered that most of the stuff we want to. So you got, you got Windows 10, 64-bit home. Might upgrade it to Pro. Intel, there you go. It's all the same old. And yeah, there you go. Getting a little effect going on there, so I'll pull it back. It's got a 698 gigabyte Toshiba drive, and I'm looking at the temps, and the temps are all good. I mean, I just started this thing up, so it should be fine. Wow, my throat is really giving me trouble tonight. I ate some pretty dry chicken. It was like white chicken. I don't know. Bad choice, I think. So we're going to close out the things we've looked at because we're going to go over to our Crystal disk info to see what we're looking at here. So they're confirming that we have a 750 gigabyte Toshiba drive, and let's take a look at the hours. 2070. So how many days is that? How long has this thing run? 86 days. That is awesome. Yeah, with a power on count of 1,000 times it's been powered on. So for a 2010 system, this is insane. So I keep on getting these computers that had almost no use, and they end up in my collection, And you know, I'll take them. So pretty cool. This thing's got a little camera there, motion eye camera. So it's pretty fully decked out, fairly modern, you know, by 2010 standards. So there you go, and no complaints on the any of the indicators here on crystal disk info. So it's a healthy hard drive at only, you know, at only 58 days of usage. I expect it to be in good shape. And now we're going to run the old Nova bench and see what we get. So are we ready? I think we are. Let's go. Nova. To ensure accurate test results, we recommend closing all programs. Yep, we got that done. So here we go. Here goes the floating point. And you know, this is an opportunity for me to have a sip while you watch this thing test. So the RAM transfer is happening. And yeah, there we go. Here we go. Oh, this is the all important part. Running the HD 5000 series mobile Radeon. Looks like it's having no problem there. And then of course the write test to the hard drive. And what are we gonna get? What kind of score? It's keeping us in suspenders. Look at that! It is a Nova bench score of 516. That is damn fast for a 2010 system. So that is pretty sweet. So we got, you know, a good score on the RAM, a very good score on the CPU, a very good score of 66 on the graphics, which is always the weak point for most of my systems. But this thing had no problem running that 3D frame per second rate of 215. So this thing would probably game if you're into that kind of thing. Excuse me. And it has a hardware score of 35, which is a decent score for transfer speed for the hard drive. So all in all, not a bad system whatsoever. So there you go. That's going to be my little video about tonight's amazing cool computer. Definitely one of the most colorful computers in my collection, and I think it pretty rocks. It rocks out pretty well. Now here's the thing too I like too, is it has the full-size keyboard. Although being Canadian, French Canadian, I hate that, but I usually reprogram a few keys and make sure that it works okay. But nonetheless, not bad at all. And here is the coolest part of this whole computer. Check this out. Check out that freaking wild looking design they came up with. Look at this thing. And of course, it's like pretty much mint. There's no damage to this thing at all. Maybe a scratch. I think I see a scratch. That's it, one scratch. That's crazy. Let's see if I can flip this over. I don't want to put a scratch on it. See what it says here. Yep, 2010 02. There you go. Pretty sweet. Got lots of venting going on there. That's where the hard drive is. That's where the RAM would go. There's the battery. There's the COA for those who can read that really quickly. And here it is from a top shot. So there you go. The whole, there's a test of my wrist strength right there. So that's the whole tour in a nutshell. So I hope you're enjoying the quality of this amazing system. It is one definitely for the collector. And you know what? You can't get this kind of a computer anymore. No siree, Bob. These are not being made. Why? Because you're looking at a lost legacy. Sony does not make laptops anymore. So this thing is just growing in value by the minute, by the second. It's pretty awesome. So, I hope you're having a good evening. That's my 15-minute video on my Sony. I don't know what the designator is. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. I finally found it. There it is. It's a VPC-EB16FD. Yeah, it rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? What a great way of naming your computer. All right. So there you go, guys. If I had a DVD, I'd demo it, but a Blu-ray rather, I'd demo it, but why? Everybody streams now. Okay, guys, talk to you later.